We're live now. Hell yeah. Why did I do this? When I wake up, right? We gotta use our brain. I dropped frames. Fuck. God damn it. Thank God, I think that was in the beginning when I was on. So let's see. Ooh, good morning, people. We're gonna have a kind of a wacky stream today. Originally, this was supposed to be the Horizon Zero Dawn stream, but I kind of don't want to do that, you know? And I'm the streamer here. Alright, so we've got some patch notes here. Let me just put on a mix of Camellia while I play this. We just have everything. I think we do. Oh, core. Okay. Okay, so time to go over the patch notes. Who the fuck is my one viewer? Time to go over the patch notes. This is about as much Splatoon content as you get. Music kind of loud. Okay, so it's about as high up as I can put my mic before it starts speaking. Right? Is it better now? Okay, so we got the patch notes here. We've had no splash nerf. We've had a nerf to crab, but we've had no splash nerf. I guess it's because I think the main weapon's in a great place right now. It's a good main weapon. It's not a super dominant main weapon, like, but it's not a bad one. It's not like Nova main weapon, right? It's a pretty good main weapon. It can paint really well. It can fight really well. But where it shines is this kit. No change to burst, because that would be atrocious. Burst is just great, and we'll leave it at that. But we have had some nerf to craps. So overall, it's okay. Let's go about this in order. Both arrow sprays have been buffed. They buffed the paint output. So Nintendo is currently, I guess they really like the idea of the Aerospray being a get your special and abuse your special weapon. You get your special really quickly, especially now that you paint more. It's 10%, but, you know, it's still more. More paint on an already good painting weapon, right? No buff to its fighting power, which is atrocious. So, and if I check the special points, no change to the special points required to get Booyah and Reslider, right? A buff to Reslider as well, by the way. By the way, I'll get to that later. So, Aerospray is still going to be in the spot of you farm for special, you paint for your team, you special constantly. Aerospray RG is always going to be in a better place than MG because RG has Booyah and not Reslider. Jet Squelcher. Reduce blur when firing on land by 17%. I don't know what the fuck you mean by blur, but it's a buff. It's a buff to Jet Squelcher at the end of the day. That's pretty good. This probably means the RNG on your shots. Right? Knowing Nintendo, that's probably what it means. So, accuracy buff to the Jet Squelcher. Okay, cool. Next we have the Nova. We've needed a Nova buff, and this is not the buff I think we needed. We needed a buff like the Jet Squelcher. We needed an accuracy buff. That thing is atrocious to hit shots. And you have a really low TT, a really high time to kill. It takes forever to kill somebody with the Nova, right? Even if you hit all your shots miraculously. Yeah, the kit is super supportive, right? That's its main purpose. It's a Intel kit. You have point sensor, and if I pull up kits, it'd be actually so much easier if I had a capture card and I could just pull up my Splatoon. We look up Nova. It has point sensor and killer whale. These are two really good recon abilities. Killer whale will find where people are, kind of like Tenta missiles, and will lock onto them. This is also really good to displace chargers, right? Just a coffin dance remix. Fuck off. Okay. And point sensor. Basically, your job with the Nova is to go, that's where they are, team. Go get them. I can't deal with them, but you can. Right? Maybe I can get a shot or two. Right? A special points of 200. You're not really getting your special all too much, but you're painting pretty well. I think it really didn't paint as well as it should have. They made it paint better. They made it paint better, 19% better, which means you get your special more often. You can support your team better. Nothing about fighting. So Nintendo's really saying, we don't want you to fight with this weapon at all. Suck it. Dynamo Roller. This is the most vague patch note I've ever read. Like, I actually don't know what the is going on here. The damage rate reduction caused by distance has been adjusted. So fall off damage has been adjusted. You can now cause 50 to 100 damage from farther away before. What I'm guessing they're saying is they've reduced the fallout damage. Fall off damage, sorry. With your distance. So basically Dynamo Roller can fight with range better now. Which is not, it is okay. We haven't seen Dynamo in play a lot. And it's probably because it's a pretty shit weapon. This hopefully should do something. Big swing. I thought we were going to get more of a buff. I mean, Big Swig, it has one purpose in Pro right now. Current fall-off is 40 damage, just tested it. Yeah. These patch notes will come out later. I don't know if they've come out now. But they're coming out sometime today. I'm gonna check my Switch. If, did you have an update to Splatoon? Looks like I didn't. Update didn't come out yet. Yeah. Just making sure. Oh, fuck. Nintendo's gonna kill me. It might be a remix, but... yeah. So, this helps Dynamo fight at range. Which is great. Big Swig. Like, most lackluster buff ever. Hey, it's still a buff. There's been no buffs to its special sub, by the way. None. The minimum damage from horizontal slashes has increased from 30 to 35. It's gone from a 4-shot to a 3-shot. Cool. It's still not going to be able to fight. But at least maybe you'll get some random kills more often, you know? You might be able to string together something with, like, some kills with this kit now. With Big. But you're still going to struggle in the fighting department. It's still, if I... Big Swig... Japanese tournament mod. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube. YouTube. I'm not really able to find it unless I go through probably Twitch VODs. That's gonna be fun. I'll have to ask Kara to see if he's got any VODs. I mean, I don't really think I can ask him. But just like, hey, Kara, random viewer here. Do you have any VODs? Actually, let me ask the LUTI Discord. Anyone have VODs of Big Swig being used in tournaments? Also, this is one of my favorite Camellia songs right now. Love the Sun. Cool. It's mischief for me, deadly for you. With the taste of the blue. So Big Swig's like niche is splat zones, cheese. Literally, you can paint pretty much most of a zone and almost capture it in like one swig. You have, and now with this damage, you're not as much of an area denial. You're a little bit more of an area denial tool. Now you can prevent people from like sharking on point, maybe, kinda. This is kind of not a bet. It's like not a good strat because you're not near cover, but you could do it, right? You could deny a lot of the area onto that point with a 35 damage. I mean, 3 shots. It's good for assists now, right? You can actually do good assists. Bamboozler 14 became Bamboozler 14. That is literally this buff. It went from 13 shots in a tank to 14 shots in a tank. Literally Bamboozler 14. That is quite literally what this buff does. Overall, what this is going, what this Bamboozler buff is going to do to the meta, it's going to be played a bit more. Bamboozler is an okay crab answer right now. Autobomb can be used for behind flanks, and Killer Whale's pretty good, right? Yes, we have a damage calculator for crab in the community. Also, 14 damage hits the break. Holy shit. Bamboo. It only needs 8 shots. Even with a normal, I'll take 8 shots with fully charged and 6 with object shredder, right? You also have decent booyah bomb shredding, decent wave breaker shredding. You're an object shredder, right? Also, this is off tower, on tower, half health. Look at that. You're a really good object shredder. So this is going to help. We might see Bamboo play just a slight bit more, but it's not something that's going to really change anyone's, like anyone, like somebody's going to go, oh yeah, I'm going to be playing. Nice. Somebody just sent me a VOD of Twitch of Big Swing being used. Let's go, baby. We'll check that out later. Hold up. All right, cool. Bum 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 bum. Nautilus. I don't know why Nautilus got a buff. Nautilus was in a pretty good spot as being like a niche. If like you have a good Nautilus player, just give them Nautilus and work around that in your team comp because they will dominate, right? That's not something where like the like I mean the kit's okay. Oh, fuck off. I have just plucked my frame out of my glasses. That is funny. There we go. Popped it back in. So overall, Nautilus got a firing duration buff. Means he's gonna be able to hold up more against heavy. Nautilus is going to be played. Nautilus is going to be played. At the end of the day, that is what's going to happen. We're gonna see Nautiluses in Japanese. We're gonna see Nautiluses in high tier div. High divs. We're gonna see that. I bet you we're gonna see a Div X Nautilus next week's LUTI. Motherfucker's boiling eggs. How do you overboil? At least you didn't. Good job. All right. And sloshing machine. Machine got a 10% ink consumption nerf, which is nice. Machine needs a nerf. I might also make a tier list with this patch. Who knows? Hold up. So Machine got a 10% nerf. Cool. This would take Machine into a must-have to a dominant niche, right? It goes from splash level to E-leader level, right? Still really good, but not almost necessary. I'm gonna have to pull this up on a second screen because Twitter moment. Where is Gan? When was this? First. January 14th. Alright. So, oh, guys, if you don't know, by the way, this is Gan Biglove, who does stats. You get a lot of Japanese tournament stats of what's being used. First, take a look over here. Take a look. Spend your attention to the weapons. Look at the bottom. Splash, 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 and splash. Crap. Funny meme remixes. What the fuck is this remix? Get stick bugged meme mini remix. Funny. Crab, 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 crab. I'm trying to see if there's any other crab weapon. There's a team that didn't run crab. Would you look at that? You see, yeah, crab. Because look, you want to see the sources of all the crabs? Splash. There's no other crab weapon here, right? You occasionally get the junior for bubble, right? It's very funny. Let's look at this page. Splash. Splash, very dominant. I think this is the same page. Maybe. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Area Cup 81 results. Every team comp had splash. Every. Wait, but I wasn't gonna hear a rant about splash. I came here to rant about machine. Machine. Machine, 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 machine. Booyah Bomb is pretty much on every team. The teams that aren't running Booyah Bomb are probably losing, not gonna lie. But, as you can see, yeah, Machine is a pretty dominant force in the meta. Let's go to next one. Next result. What did we see at the top level? Splatana and Machine. Now, Splatana is pretty high tier, mainly in NA right now. But, because Splatana's a pretty good answer to Booyah and a pretty good answer to Crab, right? Which the two top tiers have as their special. Splatana can one-shot a Booyah user when they fall because of a bug, which is basically been turned into a feature now. It'd actually be an actual nerf to the weapon. So, machine... Yeah, no. At this point, it's a feature of the game where the area, the damage to armor is applied even though you don't have health. So you can one-shot Booyah users as they drop. It's like a feature of the weapon now. It's like an actual feature. It's been used so much. And of course, in the mid-tier, we have really good dominant weapons. And also, I'm surprised Flings is on here. But we see Tetra. We see E-Liter, Inkbrush, Flingsa, and Nautilus down here. Atenta was used, I think, once. Specials. Flingsa was low because Flingsa is not really... I mean, Flingsa is being used here. But that's about it. Now, Flingsa was picked by multiple teams. Wow. Crab. Crab. Gotta love Crab. You see all this splash? You see this? You see all this splash? You see a lot of Splatanas here in the top teams, right? We saw Tentabrella get used. Lol. I can scroll down. I can keep on going. Ekaton Monthly 1. Splash. Machine. You see us? You know where Machine would go with this nerf? You want to know where it would go? It'd go down in tier. Even though it'd probably still be around Splatana tier. Like, it'd still be Stamper tier. To be honest. Still be Stamper tier. Which is like, if I were to make a tier list, it'd be like second. It'd still be in that second highest division. It won't be top 1 division anymore. Right? But that's not the only nerf sloshing Machine got. We'll get to its nerf later. Angle Shooter has a purpose now. The radius of ink coverage when striking terrain or opponents has been roughly doubled. It's a painting tool now. Also, if you hit an opponent, it's going to be harder for them to get out. Not only is it a better combo tool, because they increase the damage, now more weapons that have it can combo. It is a good painting tool. You can actually use it to get out of danger. You can actually use it to screw people over. Right? I mean, Angle Shooter's radius is pretty shit right now. This double's going to be pretty large, though. I think this might be Burst Bomb radius. I'm not sure. So, weapons with Angle Shooter are going to be actually pretty fucking good now. They're not going to be top tier. We have 3. We have the Splash Shot Pro. Splash Shot Pro is going to be played now. Pro is going to get played. That is my analysis. Because what also happened to Pro is it got a buff to its special output. Guess what special Pro has? Crab. Pro has Crab. So with the Angle Shooter buff and Crab, Pro is going to be seen use. Its main weapon's kind of meh, right? But overall, it's going to get played. It's going to get played as a Crab niche. You have somebody who doesn't like Splash but really likes Pro. You could actually have them play their main now, right? It can't paint well to get that special, but it has angle. It has a good angle now, which means it could actually fight. Um, and actually, I guess paint a bit more too. And crab. It's gonna actually be a dominant crab niche. I feel like this is going to be your second top crab weapon besides Dooley's now. Oh, but wait. Dooley's also got nerfed or buffed. So, at the end of the day, it's whatever teams want to run. Tacticooler. Tacticooler's quick respawn and special saver will no longer be negated by gear abilities like Respawn, Punisher, and Haunt. I forget what Haunt does all the time. But I'm pretty sure it's about special gauge losing. Right? It's special saver nerf. It's like the opposite of it. That's actually pretty good. Tacticooler might get played on other modes, but I see this increases its use as a niche on Rainmaker. Was Tacticooler not even played at all in this tournament? We had Inkstorm being played. It might get played. At the end of the day, it might get played at all. Yeah, I don't see a Tacticooler. Now, we see Tacticooler in LUTI. A lot of times at low level LUTI. Or mid-level LUTI, I'll actually be honest on that one. Special usage. Tacticooler got used here, but it's in this bottom 1%, right? It did. Oh, it got played on a Flounder Heights match by the losing team. Spot zones. Damn. Wow. That's funny. You'll still get slightly affected by these, but now Tacticooler is not a punishable by gear-wise kit. If you know you're going against a team that runs Tacticooler, it's harder to cancel that out now. Teams that run NZAP, teams that run... Wait, why do we have somebody vac? Holy shit. Right, here's our Tacticooler weapons. Dapple gets played occasionally. Dynamo just got a buff, right? Teams that play NZAP, Dynamo, Snipe, or Dapple, because Snipe has a really good main weapon, right? A really fucking good main weapon, and any kind of buff to its sub and special are going to be very good for it, because its sub and special are kind of shit, right? It doesn't have a good Rainmaker niche. But it has Tacticooler, which is funny. Maybe Tacticooler will get played on spot zones now. Maybe. Who knows? Tacticooler overall needs a better buff. Maybe longer duration. Permanence, maybe? Like you get 4 and it's permanent. Some kind of big buff it needs. That's what, at the end of the day, that's what Tacticooler needs, right? But it's going to get played more. Reef Slider adjusted the amount of time for the invulnerability window, which occurs after exploding until you're able to move, to about 28 divided by 60th of a second. So 28 frames. I don't know what the data was for before, but this is a nerf. No way are they increasing this. They cannot see Reef Slider being powerful right now. The only reason it's being used in comps is because Tetra has it. And that's it. Tetra's going to get played more. Reef Slider is going to... They fixed Umbrellas, but they didn't buff Brellas. Brellas needed a buff. At the end of the day, Brella's main weapons all needed a buff. Yes, they were held back by the nerfs, by the bugs. Nintendo thinks, and I'll get to that later, but Nintendo thinks that Brella's only not being played because it's buggy. Reslider's going to get played a bit more. We have 4 Reslider weapons. With the buff to Aerospray MG, could be a dominant niche, but Aerospray MG is like the only, like Aerosprays are only used to get your special, and Reslider's still not that good. Less punishable now, and you have Fizzy. Aerospray MG could be a niche. At least it's going to be good in A+, like A ranking games, like your BA ranking games on series. That's where you're going to see Aerospray. You might see it in like Div 9, LUTI maybe as well. Div 7. You're not going to see it Div X. But you're going to see it occasionally, I think, in lower div. You might actually. Undercover, Reslider buff. It's still shit. It's got an ass kit, but at least its kit is a little bit less ass now. At least it might be able to get out of damage now and get its shield up, right? It still needs a buff to the main weapon at the end of the day, and the bugs are helpful. Might see it being used as a niche now, like a 2. In all honesty, we just need the Kensa kit back, but, you know. Triple Ink Strike, and I'm sad my one viewer I had just left. Or my second viewer I just had this left. I think they're random. Hey, at least they might have given me ad money. Let's go, baby. Triple Ink Strike. Increase the radius of the damage about 10%. Increase damage inflicted about 50%. Alright? Hold up. First things first. Which one has Triple Ink Strike? Rapid. Alright. Rapid. There's no one for Ink Strike, which is funny. Wow. This is the buff. This is the biggest nerf to Crab. I am going to say it. The Triple Ink Strike buff is what Nintendo was looking to nerf Crab with. That's sad. It's still a nerf to Crab. Triple Ink Strike is going to have more use. It's not going to be overshadowed by Booyah as much. It's just technically a Brella buff as well. We've had 2 specials of Brella's getting actually like worked with. But Tentatek Wasabi is going to take an even bigger stage here. This is a 50% damage increase. This isn't, oh, we tweaked the damage a little bit more to go against Crab. This is a fucking 50% damage increase. It can kill very quickly now. Right? There's no doubt about it. Weapons you're going to be seeing. Rapid, Tentatek. You're going to see Wasabi a shit ton more. Let me bring up Gan. Also, how much of these stats do you do? You seem to have stats. Okay. Let's go a little bit up. Itaken Monthly. Actually, I aren't seeing it played here. Oh, yeah. No, you see Wasabi down here. About the same bunch of splatter shot, right? It's Triple Ink Strike, so I should be looking for a Triple Ink Strike. Not played here. I know it has a dominant niche in LUTI, right? It's still being played. Look. You see how there's a lot of weapons in this that just aren't being played, right? Squeezer got played a lot. I think there was a top team in this tournament that played Squeezer, right? Or maybe not. I don't see any team using a Squeezer in here, but their Squeezer is King. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Am I looking at the wrong one? I am. Lol. I am a professional. Squeezer, Squeezer. Squeezer being played a lot by this team. They had a Squeezer main. That's it. Wasabi is down in the list. Not even played in this tournament. But in LUTI, I can tell you, you see Wasabi come out for teams. It is something that you'll see every now and then, right? Triple Ink Strike buff, it's going to raise that tier. It's going to super raise it up, right? Crab Tank. Shorten the duration of Crab Tank when not using the SPU or gear ability from about 9 seconds to about 8 seconds. This is a 1 second nerf to Crab without gear. If you still use SPU, though, you get the same exact fucking Crab. Right? If you still max out your Crab, if you still max out SPU up on Crab, you're still going to see long Crab. This just makes it gear dependent to use Crab. Cool. Less slots are going to be used for special up. Maybe, probably not. You're probably going to take your fillers out for special up. Or for SPU. And you're going to still have a dominant. Splash is still going to be dominant. This is your Crab nerf. Basically, at the end of the day, Crab's nerf was things that are good at dealing with it getting buffed. And that's it. Alright. Let's look at the now this might look like a shit change, but let's talk about, like, this is not important. No, this is very important. Special point change. This is probably one of the best things they can tweak in a weapon. 52 and 96 Gal both got 10 points less special. 52 Gal is actually played in LUTI. I don't know if I can find tournament results with it. Probably not. Like top Japanese tournament results. But it is a niche. You'll see it. You'll see what the fuck did I click on? I'm sorry, Rick. But LUTI tonight, triple header. We have a D11, D11, D10. No, so we're gonna want D5 replay. Here we go. Show more. We also have IPL Splatoon that does the low ink. Right there. Boom. Already see it. First fucking match. One, of course, Splash, right? Also, why the fuck is my quality so dog shit? It's probably the bitrate dying. So you see Gal coming. Oh, this is the other Gal. What the fuck? You see a 96 Gal coming out there. Again, another support weapon. Not running Last Ditch or anything. Running these ink up and Haunt. I guess Hunt is really good against dealing with Splash. I don't run it, but next map. I think they just have a dominant 96 player, not gonna lie. Right here. 96 being used. Splash Splash. Let's go to another map, right? No Splash, C Junior. No Gal, no Gal. Look what I said. It is a D4 match. Wasabi, Gal. I think that is the right Gal as well. Yes, that is a 52 Gal. It is played by teams in LUTI, right? Oh shit. So, this buff is going to help. These are going to help. So you're going to see 52 Gal a bit more right now, right? You're going to see it. You can see 96 Gal occasionally. An Ink Vac, more Ink Vac, dude, that's a good supportive special. It's not really used as much, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Splattershot Pro, 10p buff. This is insane. This and the Dualies nerf are actually the best thing to come out of this buff. The best thing to come out of this batch. Not even the Brella buffs, which are just bug fixes, lol. These can be, you can now have these in place of Splash. Let's see how much is Splash's special crab. Oh, let me just type Splash. Splash name. $200 special points, right? 200p. It has decent paint, but 200p. Guess what? We have now a 180p. That's 20 points better. Now it's on a weapon that's shittier paint, but angle can help it with that, right? Now angle can help with that. 10p on a weapon that can paint okay, right? 10p less, and a weapon that actually sees some use. I don't think it was seeing some use in this tournament. But I know I saw it in one of these. This was a smaller tournament. Splat Toys. In the greater than 15% rate, bro. Look how much. It was played like 15% of the time. I know most of the maps. Right? It has crab. It goes well with a Tetra player. Right? This is going to help it stay in that role. Custom, okay, so Nova got a 10p buff. That's helpful. The Nova needs any buff it can get, and Killer Whale more often. That's fine. C Junior got a nerf. 10p more Wave Breaker. C Junior was being played. We see, yeah, we see a C Junior on this Div 4 match. Literally as soon as I pull up my screen. There is a C Junior. It has good fight. It is a Slayer, more of a Slayer compared to V Junior, right? This isn't gonna change that. Because C Junior has good paint. But it's gonna make it less dominant as a force on a team, right? It's not gonna take it out of the tier. It's not gonna change that. This is the biggest kick in the face of Machine. So Machine had a good nerf, and then they decided to nerf it more. 220 booyah. 220 booyah. What else says booyah in this game? Let's see. Alright, let's look at their special output. I wish I could make this bigger. But let's see. We have a 190 and a 180 in there in the second two, right? Hydra, 190. Gluga, 180. Aerospray has better paint output now, right? These are all weapons you can use now in response instead of Machine. Now, Machine has great trash damage. If you don't know what trash damage is, it's just throwing shit at a choke point. It's probably not going to hit, but it's going to prevent somebody from pushing in there at a time, right? Also, like suppressing fire, right? In COD, right? You suppress people with Machine by chucking fizzies and lobbing shit, right? Hydra can do that well too. Hydra's gonna get played more. Hydra might be a response to this big nerf to Machine. Because 220p. Also, this is one of my favorite songs by Camellia. Alright. You're gonna see Hydra get played. I'm gonna bring out the tier list generator because it will happen. We're gonna get a tier list. You get my official tier list. Wiper got nerfed. Why? We never know. Wiper has fucking stamp, I'm pretty sure, right? Which of the looks we're not sure from first. It has fucking stamp. This was not needed. It won't affect it in any way because stamp isn't used a lot on Wiper, right? You use the main weapon and torpedo a lot. This is just like Nintendo saying, just don't use stamp. It sucks. To be honest. If you want a stamp weapon, you actually want a stamp weapon in your team, you have Luna and Mini. This is a weapon I play. I do play Luna. Ninja Squid got nerfed. It's easier to tell when somebody goes into the ink, but not is in the ink. Now. Swim speed up. No being canceled. This is just like people are still gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit slower. Swim speed up is gonna be necessary for Ninja Squid a bit more, I think, because it still affects it. We're gonna get a patch like next month, maybe. Fun. That's that. Fix an issue that allows player to climb through unclimbable walls when using Squid and Squid Roll at the same time. Okay, cool. Just overall, buff the blob. Brella fix with jumping. Brella fix. Biggest Brella fix. Sometimes the hitbox of the Brella shield is to the left or right of where it needs to be. Big Brella fix. Brella fix. Brella fix. That's it. No buff to the main weapon. I hope we see that. I hope we see a new Brella in the next season, and I hope at the same time they also fucking buff the goddamn weapon. Right? Because Brella is fun. It's a funny weapon, right? I enjoyed playing it in 2. I don't know whether it'll be enjoyable as much. It's like the same level as 2 right now. It was not as good. It wasn't that good in 2, but at least I had a niche, right? Producer with the rear crab tank. Inkstorm actually has the bug fixed for crab. No change to the wave breaker not healing you bug. Thank fucking Christ. No longer the big swig buff. The big swig thing where you can make people like slow down. Overall, pretty good patch. Better than other patches we've had. Like, actually tackles it. Did not tackle Splash. Tier list time, baby. We're doing some tier listing, tier list. So I've like never fucking used this, by the way. Here's your tweet. Here it is. Let's go. I mean, we could go in order of these weapons. We're gonna have these up. Let's just look up the rapid. Inkvac, triple Inkstrike got the buff, right? You see, like before, rapid was here. Like that's where rapid was before, right? Anti-crab. Good on tower. I don't need to say anymore. While it still has fucking ink mine, Ink Mine ain't that bad. And that's like, I mean, it's got a dominant niche. I'm just gonna put Clash in there. I'm actually just gonna look up Blaster, just so we can pull up all the blasters. Clash has Splat and Trizuka. It has an okay kit, but it's Clash Blaster at the end of the day. Right? At the end of the day, it's Clash Blaster. Right? I don't want to go over the blasters just yet. Bamboo. It was here before. I dare put it there. Bamboo players are insane, right? They play a really kind of bad main weapon, but the object damage right now, like, it'll still deal with crab, right? The maps still, it has wave. Nothing has been changed to wave. No buff or nerf to wave has happened. Where the fuck are the jet squelchers? I just do not see jet squelchers. The fuck is this tier list? Am I blind? Oh, yeah, I am. So, jet squelchers got a buff to paint. It got a buff to angle. It has ink vac. I think if you want an ink vac weapon right now, you might want to go let's see what you have available. 96 jet, and that's it. I think that's maybe even a splat charter, right? Those are gonna be your top 3 weapons. Angle shooter got a good buff. Right? Domination also top tier are like really hard to go with. I'm gonna dare say this. But do I want to? No, I don't want to. Machine goes there now. I feel like Machine got fucking hit. And now if you want a booyah, I mean, there's other options, right? I think that, like, Hydra is better than your back. Ah, nice. Shit, you gotta make some medicine. Ugh, that doesn't sound cool. I think with the nerf to Machine, Hydra's going to be better. And I might be proven wrong. I might be proved very wrong. I'm gonna ask around. I think Pro Car probably is Devi in. Right. I don't know if I can find a fucking Hydra player right now. But I genuinely think, um, I do genuinely think Hydra's gonna be better. Hydra has quicker Booyah Bomb, has really good paint output. It can deal with Crab, kind of. While Machine could do a little bit better at doing Crab, Hydra gets Booyah quicker. And that's like the sole reason I'm putting it over here. Also, it's really good. Fucking, still the best Splatling in the game. And Splatlings are pretty good, right? Let's talk about Dynamo since Dynamo got changed. It's niche. It is just niche. At the end of the day, it is just niche. I think Brellas could get this. This might be a bit optimistic, and overall, I mean, Tinderbrella is great as a main, as a Brella, but Triple Ink Trike. Triple Ink Trike. That buff. I think it has a niche. It has a niche. You could see it. I could see it in a Div 7 batch. I don't know why I keep on going with Div 7, but I feel like that's where I'd see it, right? Alright, where does C Junior stand in all of this? And C Junior and what's I think first, controversial, best shooter right now. Besides, I made that. That's not changing. That's never changing. That's not changing with the Splash. Splash is still top tier. The top tier. The meta is still going to revolve around how the fuck you get over Crab. Booyah and Triple Ink Trike are going to be your answers right now. Also, Ink Storm, but that bug fix might be a little bit better. Wiper, it's going to go there. I'll do the ordering later, but Aerospray right now, Aerospray is not bottom tier anymore. But still, at the same time, I don't think you're going to, you're not going to see it that much. You might see it in open queue, right? Let's get Big Swig out the way. Where the fuck is Big Swig? Oh, these are not in order. It's a good niche. I think the Splatzone's niche is going to be a lot more obvious now, right? Nautilus, going there. Let's go over tactical weapons, let's go over Triple Ink Trike weapons. I didn't realize it was all one word. So, Tentactech is going to be the best, with Rapid Blaster being behind, right? I feel like this could happen. I've seen Rapid Blasters being played. I think we'll see them in Div. I think we'll see them in LUTI. I think we will. Oh, oh, we got it. Oh my god, we got the song. Sorry, I gotta turn this one up. Y'all get to experience a little bit more. Take it. Yeah. Look at my tier list. Anyway, look at my tier list. If you're still here, Rip Ninja Squid, yes. Um, I think Hydra's gonna be better than Machine. I am going to be fucking honest. Um, like I've been going over the patch notes. One, what, 50% damage increase to triple ink strike, and a radius increase. Still a slight radius increase, but like I think this is gonna be one of the better counters to crab right now, and it's not gonna take Splash off of top tier. I don't think anything besides a direct nerf to Splash or a really heavy nerf to crab is going to take Splash off top tier. But triple ink strike weapons are going to be higher now. That's what I'm going over right now. Slosher, I mean, Brella, niche. Like, you'll see it occasionally. The bugs have been fixed. The weapon is, but the kit is pretty good. You have Splat Bomb and Triple Ink Strike, right? Splat Bomb, best sub in the game. Can't go wrong with it. It's just so versatile. And then on the other end, you have my mind just blanked. Slosher is the last one I haven't voted. I mean, no wait, Splat Barrel has Sprinkler. I'm a fucking retard. Kit still, I mean, Triple Ink Strike is gonna get it to there. Slosher, I'd just say, it's a better niche. It's probably the top of niche right now. Like, it's not a good niche, but it's definitely going to be played occasionally. Like, you'll see it in top tier, like, once or twice you'll see a Slosher. Not that Slosher's bad, but it's just overshadowed, right? These three weapons, kind of bad, but they fit a role, right? Slosher, it's there. Maybe I'll bump it up to good niche. Booyah bombs. Booyah bomb weapons. I'm going to be very biased here. I want it to be here. I want Forge to be here. Splash Shot Pro got a hell buff. Compared to most other weapons. It's got to remember what the fuck Pro is crab, right? Pro got 180 crab. Pro got nothing on this end. Pro got 180 crab. Like, what can I say? I love Forge. I love my weapon. I love my baby boy. But and Big Swig is, it's still a shit weapon. But it's got such a great niche on splat zones that I can't ignore it. It's weird on, no, fuck it. What was this? It's its own thing. Alright. Oh, it's a bad weapon. But Sploosh, it's got stamp and curling, right? I don't see it being played. I don't think I've ever seen a Sploosh. Just don't. I could see it being played, but not as much as these weapons. This is... Undercover's going dead last. Don't play undercover. No matter what you're doing, just don't. Right? At the end of the day, just don't. Nova got buffed. It's still going here. No. I can't. I just can't. We'll have to see on this one. I really wish I could put like a star or something by Nova, like say like we don't know what the fuck. Like we're gonna have to see tournament results and see how the Nova plays because it's got a niche. Kinda niche. Right? It's got a really good niche of being an intel, like, but Ninja Squid got nerfed, right? At the end of the day, Ninja Squid got nerfed, so needing to worry about the Nova having to do its job isn't that good anymore. You don't really have to worry about it. You don't really need a Nova if you're going against a team, you know, loves to shark and shit, right? Viper got that little nerf. It's still okay. And it's inkjet fizzing, okay. The other ones have. I don't remember these kits basically. I know this one has bubble. And heavy, what the fuck does heavy have? Heavy has wave. Okay, cool. It's sprink. No, what is normal? It has stamp, doesn't it? Yeah. I will say what I'm going to say. Zimmy is a good weapon. I don't care about the scopes. My poor goo is going there. I want to fucking put this. You know where I want to put Luna? You want to know where I want to put Luna? I wanna one day. I want a Luna up there. What is a normal Luna Blaster kit? Because Zip and Splat Bomb. right? Pretty good at taking out crab. You can see it. But that's about it. Now, what about the fucking Rapid Blaster Pro? Ink Vac Toxic. Suck me off, bro. I I think Toxic Mist gets overshadowed in the meta. I feel like if we shift away from crab, this is gonna get shit ton more play, right? Ink Vac is going to get, or Toxic Mist is going to get played a bit more. Crab just overshadows everything right now. There's no way to deal with crab, right? But it's still pretty good. I am going to hold my own on that. Blaster and Range Blaster. Range Blaster is a good kit. Blaster has a good kit, but what the fuck is this one? Wait. If you're a good Range Blaster player, you can dominate, right? Oh, I've realized I've turned my music back up again. Music can go down again. Right. The nozzle noses, I feel like, are going to go at the bottom. L3 is the one with tack. Don't. Yeah, point sensor with tactical. Don't. Top of that, it has crab. At the end of the day, it has crab. Alright, did I vote the gals? $52 gal buff. 52 gal buff. Bitch. As I said before, gal gets played. Gal is a great shooter. I'm gonna check the IPL Splatoon VOD. But gal gets played. And it's a good kit. Gluga. Booyah. That's the only reason. Blaster gets kind of niche. It's a bubble weapon. I don't have to say anything about that. Best bubble weapon. Best bubble weapon. Both of those are tied. I love C Junior. I love V Junior, and this might be my bias, but it's got a fucking fantastic kit. Meanwhile, Zinka's toxic, right? At the end of the day, as much as I shit on as much as I sucked Toxic's cock, right? I love Toxic, right? Splat Bomb's just better, right? C Junior, V Junior's gonna be better. I think the juniors are top tier, and I will hold by that. Flings up. Best Tenta Missiles weapon in the game. Squeezer's just fucking great, right? Squeezer's got a pretty good weapon. It's got try, it's got splash, but it's a good weapon at the end of the day. And that's what gets it up there. It's probably the most played tactical weapon. Actually, if I check GAN, this does get played occasionally, right? Like, on a rare occasion, I think you see this. Right? I might be just tripping. I'm probably just tripping. I swore I've seen... I swear I've seen an NZAP in this list. Somewhere. It's still the best weapon for tactic, right? Yeah, right here, tacticaler. It's still the best tacticaler weapon, right? And the tacticaler buff, while slight, it's still a buff, right? At the end of the day, let's see what we have here. Dynamo. I think I've gone over these. Splat Dolly, Splash Shot Pro, Custom Sniper Junior. I think I've gone over all of these. Reef Slider weapons I haven't gone over. Let's go over the Reflex. Reflex has fallen off. I dare say it's still the best kind of niche weapon, but it's not a good niche, right? You do see occasionally in Japanese tournaments tri-stringer being played, right? There's a tri-stringer in there, tri-stringer in there. I don't think there's a tri-stringer in here. Oh, look, you see some splat noise, bro. You see a Zimmy! We got a Zimmy, bro. You see Blaster being played for Bubble a good bit, too, as well. Right? It's a good weapon. Heavy is a good weapon. But it gets overshadowed by Zimmy and Hydra. I am being honest with that one. And not. Those are all better weapons to play in this meta. Hydra is fun. Heavy is okay, right? At the end of the day, it's a wave breaker weapon, right? It's a good weapon, right? But Hydra, just play Hydra. Just get a good Hydra player, right? I don't think I've ever seen somebody play Ink Brush Nova. I can't spell brush with one hand on my keyboard. Ink Brush, Killer Whale. Novo. What the fuck is this kit? What the actual fuck is this kit on an Ink Brush? What? What? Why? Why would you do that? Zip weapon. Trizuka weapon. Oh, but it has burst. always see Tetra being played. At the end of the day, and with the Reslider buff, we will always see Tetra being played. Like, I could show you how much Tetra was played here. There's going to be a Tetra here. There's a Tetra. 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 A Gluga. That's cool. Right? Tetra. Tetra in the top tier. Tetra in the top tier. Splat Dualies. Tetra. If you look at the Reslider weapon, Tetra. Is there another Reslider in this one? No, this was a funky tournament then. that was a funky tournament, I guess. Tetra. Tetra, look at it. Tetra. I don't know where the fuck to put Explosher. I'm just realizing this. Explosher, it's got ink and point. Like, I'll give it a kind of niche. Wait, what is it? 200, yeah. But it's a pretty good weapon. I want to say good niche. I'm going to say good niche. It's a pretty damn fucking good weapon. And at the end of the day, Snipe is going to be here. Fucking great main weapon. Slosh. Slosher Deco has zip and angle. Oh, that's a funny one. Angle buff. Trey Slosher. Ballpoint. Inkjet and Fizzy. This is going to be your Inkjet weapon. I'm gonna have to say it. I might want to divide this into two. Right? Because I think some of these weapons are in a better tier than the others, right? That's pretty dominant. Yeah. The Dapples. One of these is a supportive weapon on an aggressive weapon, right? Supportive kit on an aggressive weapon. Still a tacticaler. I dare say this. They're in the same fucking tier. You suck my cock. Actually, Torpedo. And last but least, the jets, the dually squelchers. It has wave and splat. I'm gonna put it here. This is it. Like, I'm gonna tweak these. Hydra is the best. Hydra and Flanger are the best in here. Oh, Splatana, I forget. Better wall weapon. I think it seems like good tournamenting brushes. I'm gonna have to put that up there. I have to put Sprapple up here. I think it's gonna be an okay weapon. And same with Dynamo. That's my tier list for the next patch. I'm gonna go tweet it out. What patch number is this? I fucking forgot. Wait, let me make sure I'm using the right word. Yes, I am. Alrighty. When you see it, Hello, mate. Back again. I tweeted out. If you're not followed to my Twitter, go fuck you. I was kidding. I tweeted out the tier list. Now we're going to put your Twitter in self promo. Okay. Ah, I've already got a view. Why did they add that functionality? The ability to see views. I'm gonna hang out there, anyways. Hold up. Where the fuck is it? Please follow. There you go. Might have been it. Meat just made a Splatoon channel as well in the Discord. Also did put my Twitter in the self promo. You know what? Let's go over this VOD. Since we're talking about this, the 96, the 52 gal usage. I think we could turn off the YouTube's musics, and we can get this changed to here. So. Who the fuck is casting right now? Or casting this? Not right now. Alright, so let's talk about the comps here. This is Mako Mart Rainmaker. Alright? So how, if you don't know how LUTI works, is that each week a set of maps are picked. And I believe this week, not this week, but this week of the one that I'm viewing, is it starts with tower control. Actually, is this tower control? What the fuck? Yes. Is this tower control? I am not an idiot. Starts with tower control on Mako. Goes to Rainmaker on Scorch, Splat Zones on Wahoo, Clan Blitz on Haggle, Tower Control on Inkblot, Rainmaker on Museum, Splat Zones on Brine, Clan Blitz on Mahi Mahi, and Tower Control on Sturgeon. Of course. So 9 games. It's first to 5, right? So 5-0s can happen. So you're at least going to see 2 tower control maps and a rain, splat, and clam. no matter what happens. Or, well, you can see at least 2 of one mode. This week, it's 2 splat zones. This week, we have some pretty good maps, too. I hope I get a cast. Because we have splat zones on Ink, and we have splat zones on Sturgeon, and splat zones on Hammerhead. Anyways, enough about that. More about the comps. Let me pause. Alright, so Mako tower control. Now, we're talking about tower control here. I really like the Wasabi over here by Orbit. God damn it, why are their symbol is the symbol for A in Japanese. How does that deal with Orbit? What? Calm down, Gabe. Anyways, it doesn't even look like an O. Actually, no, is that O? That is O. Suck my cock. Holy shit. Okay, I'm dumb. So right here we've got triple ink strike, 3 splat bombs on the side of Orbit. Splat bombs are pretty fucking good on tower, right? Not as good as suction, but suction at high level will get counterplayed, right? So at the end of the day, splat bombs are happening. It looks like Alex over here on the V Junior is running a sub saber, which is really good because V Junior has a 110% ink tank, right? It is able to throw bombs more. I wish I could draw over this, but so Alex over here is going to get a shit ton of usage out of his bombs. He is planning to bomb spam, pretty much. He is a splat bomb launcher. He also is running last ditch effort, which means when the timer ticks down, he will be able to throw even more bombs at the end of the day. So, really coming out with bombs on the V Junior. And a splat charger, which of course has splat bomb, and he's running main saber, so he plans on actually shooting his fucking gun. Did I not pause my I did pause my music, what the fuck? And Respawn Punisher, he's looking to get picks. That's really just what he's looking to do, and he's giving himself most available shots. Of course, when latch test ever happens, he'll get more shots out, and he'll also get more bombs out, right? He's got Vac to deal with tower. Pretty good pick over there. And then you have the 52 gal, which is it's taking quick respawn, so it's planning to go in and push with the wall, toss the wall and push, and try to get a pick. And 52 gal is really good at getting a pick. That is its strength. It's good at killing, right? And then triple ink strike. Wasabi is also a really good main weapon. He's running I don't know the icon. Help. Is that comeback? No way he has comeback, right? Well, I actually don't think comeback's in here. So quick respawn is, yeah, I got that right. Yeah, comeback. So boost over your abilities for a short time after respawning. Also, the fuck? Oh, that's stealth jump. Okay. There's something about Haunt, like, reducing the amount of special saver you had. Well, with Tentacle. I don't know. Dumbest dub? Well, at least you got the dub, bro. Wow. So overall, the kit here, pretty standard. This is going to be a mix of bomb spam and aggression, right? Over on Citria, you have Tri-Stringer. Toxic Mist is pretty good on tower control and zones. And Rainmaker. It's good. Not on Clam, though. Don't play it on Clam. We've got a default Splat Roller. Tower Control Bubbler. Tower Control Bubbler. Tower Control Bubbler. Do remember, when you put your Bubbler on Tower Control, though, 50% health. 50%. It is nerfed. Try to... In my opinion, yeah, it's good just on tower, but sometimes putting it in a main choke on a line of sight and holding that instead is sometimes better. Get more use, twice the health. Of course, it's still... I mean, it's still a bubble on tower. That's fucking OP, right? We got Splash, the one and only Splash in this map, taking Ninja Squid and Eye Shredder, like as if there's going to be another crab on board. There's no other crab on board. In terms of objects, we have Bubble. Yes, Object Shredder is fucking great against Bubble, but normally you take this in case of crab. Splat. It's gonna be sharking. It's got Ninja. Of course it has Ninja. It has Comeback as well. Okay. We see Haunt in Last Ditch Effort from the Try. We see Special Up, of course, because you want to get as much crabs. And then we come to Jason. He's running a C Junior with 3 special ups. Special power ups. This isn't just an up. This isn't just getting... It's going to make the Wave Breaker better. He is planning on... I can't see what his subs are. Like his sub abilities. But, he's planning to use the Wave Breaker. Let's just say that. I expect that he has some kind of special charge up where he can get the special charge quicker. I expect that, right? That's probably what he's got going on behind the hood that we can't see. His plan is to probably torpedo spam, of course, because that's what C Juniors are good at, and try to take fights. He's going to be... He, along with the Splasher, can be the Slayers here, right? He's going to be maybe a skirmisher more. He's going to be looking to get specials as well, and Wave Break, and use those Wave Breakers to help the fight. But let's just go in. Guys, you casuals in tower control, don't go for the tower immediately. Look at this pro match. This is what we do in top ranks, right? If you're stuck in C and your tower control is, I'm going to go with my splash on tower, that's not the play. Especially when there are snipers on board. They're going to be looking for that. That is a dumb strategy. Don't do it. Next. Next on board, look for picks. We already see a crab come out, I believe. Or that's just bitrate, that being funny. No, we already see a crab come out from Citria, right? Special part. It's like 30 seconds into the match, right? Goes against crab. So, the 52 gal gets picked. I don't know how. Let me see where he is. Can we see where the 52 is? Up top on their plat, it looks like. Gets picked. Can't tell by what. But judging by it's probably going to be the roller who got that since he's right over there. And look, as soon as that 52 goes down, Citria takes tower. As soon as they get the kill, they go to tower. And they push their advantage. See the splash? The C Junior is pushing. Triple Ink Strike comes out. The Wasabi dies. Wasabi dies over here to a nice lead shot from the Carbon. But he gets 2 Triple Ink Strikes out. And he does get 1 on tower. Getting them off. Whale comes out. Overall, just special usage is going crazy right now. They're fighting. Bubble comes out on tower on checkpoint. This is the best time you're going to bubble. Because, you're just still. You're sitting fucking goose, right? So, while you're being a sitting fucking goose, you might as well put a bubble down. And now you're not a sitting fucking goose. You're a sitting fucking goose with a shield. Right? And look, they're still pushing. He's got one guy. They got the Tri-Stringer on. Oh, not any longer. What killed them? Also, we see the 52 gal fighting over here against the Splash. Oh, Inkvac shot, it looks like. And he gets hit by the direct. He doesn't even get hit by the explosion. He gets hit by the direct. And the roller goes down over here, the splat roller. He's pushing to the right. He pushes to the left. He gets hit by... The fuck was that? Was that a burst? I can't go frame back. Which you can do with YouTube. That is a bomb. Okay, so the bomb hits the crab, immediately explodes, and kills the roller. That is an RIP moment. That is a luck moment. You're not going for that all the time, right? That is, holy shit, we got a lucky pick. And the Tri-Stringer goes down to a direct from an Inkvac. And it's also, you're not always going to be looking for that, right? But the Inkvac shot was pretty good. Because at the end of the day, it also painted mid, and you want mid control. Right now, it's going to be a little bit harder for the Splash to retreat. Splash goes on tower, dies to the 52 gal. No, to the Junior, sorry. To the V Junior. V Junior is going to use its awesome painting power and awesome tank. I wish they made I wish they had the Junior tank from 2, but alright. You can see there's a guy to the left. Looks like it's their Splash. Actually, I don't know. That shot variation could have been the C Junior. And the 52 and the Wasabi just go down. The Charger goes down. Don't know how. We're not going to see it, most likely. Oh, the 52 gal goes down on tower, it looks like. Okay, he dies in a fight to the C Junior over here, right? I have nothing to say about that. So, like, Charger gets on tower and gets picked. Yeah, no, that's the Splash. Splash goes, takes the fight against... Like V Junior gets picked. Basically, everyone's getting picked, and the one person they were spectating is the one guy that survives, right? Mid control, baby. That's all I need to say. Also, that E-leader up there at the top left, you see that little circle right there? Oh, yeah, you can finally see my my cursor, right? That right there? That's a pretty good fucking spot. But Torpedo's going to come out. The Tri-Striker gets picked most likely by the Splat. Yeah. Just, the Charger. Charger, I think, gets another one. 52 gal gets fucking annihilated. Tries the wall, do the wall funnies. Crab comes out, but look how far backed up Citria is now, right? Instead of being on tower, this Tri-Stringer is all the way on their plat. They've got a guy. I'm like physically pointing. I should use this cursor. You've got a guy right here, so far back from tower. Guy right here, back from tower. And now they're pushing, right? And the C Junior goes down. Tri-Strike comes out. That's going to be so much better next patch, dude. Like, having a Tri-Strike, having a Wasabi is going to be insane. And look, they start pushing up. Of course, you got a lot on tower because you have the bubble. Might as well use it, right? And then the bubble goes down and immediately everyone dies, right? And then now it's the C Junior's task to get the fuck out of there, right? They get a good push. Orbit. But now, look. All the specials come out. You see that wave breaker on tower. Which is pretty good because the waves move. It's hard to, like, just stand in one place and, like, just jump, right? If you're sharking. Wave breaker on tower, it's a lot harder to time that, right? And that's probably why you see, I think, special up for wave breaker increases the radius as well. So you're going to see a lot of that map be taken control of by the wave breaker. And the bubble on tower as well. And you see, you got crab in the back, because that's what you do with crab. You got a guy all the way over here. I think this is the junior taking that fight. Get the Tri-Strike. And you have the roller, right? All pretty aggressive, right? They're not leaning over here. They're leaning over here, right? This is where the fight is happening, this plat. Just because the tower goes somewhere doesn't mean that's where you want to choke. Of course, as you get closer, you can see there's a guy up here, probably their charger. No, there's chargers over here. There is a guy over here. I do not know who. Process elimination. It is their Wasabi, right? They got this. The V Junior probably just got like absolutely destroyed. And it's healing up. You see the rollers over here just going for ledge shots. Chargers trying to take control of the tower, and the 52 gal is trying to deal with the C Junior over here that was bullying them, and successfully does. Look how he retreats, right? Look at this. V Junior, look how far he goes back. He was up here, just showing a little bit of presence. Retreats. He knows that the 52 gal has a better fighting power than him, right? Crab's about to run out. Tri-Strike gets picked most likely by the Charger. Charger gets hit by a fucking vertical flick, which is unfortunate. What a great point of view. Look at the bombs! Look at the bombs! Look how many splat bombs are going towards tower. Optimal gameplay. It actually is, right? That's what gets the Tri-Strike, right? Look, another splash bomb. I don't know what gets the kill there, but something gets the kill, right? Now the splash is down. Wave breaker comes out. It's gonna help push. Killer whale gonna come out. That's also pretty good against tower. That is a very greedy bubble, but that will able to take control. That will be able to help attack tower. The Charger gets picked again. Look at this. Look at this Wasabi. He's trying to get this roller. Realizes that there's no chance. Gets the fuck out of there. Also because the gal gets picked, right? This is looking like a game over. That's definitely just a bomb pick, most likely. 52 gal versus crab actually worked. It looks like their team went in to shred the crab. And overall, it's a 1-for-1 trade, but you trade a crab for a 52, and that is a great trade, right? Triple ink strike coming in mainly to paint mid to make this mid fight a little bit less scrappy. But I, in my opinion, way too far. Was trying to look for maybe a retreat. The roller gets picked finally, and the charger gets picked. But a lot, holy shit, a lot of picks. Hold up. So where is this roller? This roller's over here to the left, right? Who is also over here to the left? The Wasabi. Wasabi beats it most likely. Yeah. Or bomb spam. You see that a lot of the picks here are coming from splat bombs, right? When you're running this loadout, you're running 3 splat bombs, right? You're running aggressive bombing. This triple ink strike, it's okay. It means the guys who have just respawned really, like, they have to paint over that or they're slowed down. And you see the bombs are coming over there. Maybe that's a bomb that missed. Gets tagged over here, by the way. This guy gets randomly tagged, but he retreats and hits the edge radius of the bomb. Picks that just happened. It looks like there was probably a pick over here, maybe. So, overall, I have no idea where the splash is that gets picked. Or the tri-strike gets picked most likely by a bomb. Looks like a bomb hits him, right? Then the splash gets picked. I have no idea where the splash is. Probably somewhere off screen. But wipeout. Bomb spam. Wave breaker comes out. Actually, wave breaker comes out. Wave breaker comes out from the C Junior before he dies, which is bad because everyone can just kill the wave breaker, and now he's left with no charge at respawn, right? No charge at respawn. That's unfortunate. Also, Orbit has a bubble ready. If V Junior gets pressured, which he gets pressured by the roller, he's immediately going to pop it. Now, he's not going to have it for checkpoint. It's going to get shredded. But they get the scrappy picks. They get some scrappy picks here. Probably a bit of bomb throwing going on. Triple ink strike comes out. Takes over their plat. Picks come out on point. That's just better fighting, most likely. 52 gal being aggressive as fuck, which is great. Inkvac comes out to try to secure this last checkpoint. Doesn't happen. But right now, last ditch effort and bombs are coming in for Orbit, right? You can see a shit ton, even more splat bombs come out, right? Bubble comes out to take control of mid. Killer Whale tries to push them back, delay this push. Wavebreaker comes out from plat, can go into spawn. That's the power of this Wavebreaker right here. This Tri-Stringer gets picked again. It's a really good pick. Killer Whale comes out to get people off, and they're just going to jump on. And that is a really good comeback from Orbit, right? The bombs were so good. Oh, it's also times like these I wish I had a capture card. Because I genuinely want to play some Splatoon. Hello, Max. Welcome. So, doing some pro analysis of Splatoon shit. And then we're going to be playing some Street Fighter 5 and some other fighting games later today. Because I just installed Street Fighter 5. No Horizon. Okay, Scorch Gorge Rainmaker. I have very little to say about Scorch Gorge. I kind of don't really like the map. Guys, it's a Luna Blaster Neo. Hey guys, it's a funny weapon I play. This is a funny comp. I love how the next frame, it goes from like, oh, it's Scorch Gorge. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it. It's a pretty good Rainmaker. Yeah, the plats are pretty good. It's got some good charger spots. But you'd probably want to play like a Splatling more on those. And then I see Luna Blaster. There are a good amount of ledges, so sharking under ledges is a pretty good option for the Luna Blaster. I see a Hydra. I see a Wasabi. I see a Dually Squelchers. This is a fucking comp. This is a comp and a half. This is wacky, right? Oh, I've taken it out. Dually Squelchers has Wave. I expect the Wave to be doing the same thing as last match, running special power up. It has Splat Bomb. If you don't know, the Luna Blasters kit, it has Fizzy, which is really good bomb, right? Really good at just throwing down choke points and bottling choke points up. Choke points become a bottleneck when you have a Fizzy on board. And normally you have a machine, which also has its main to deal with that. But if you shark around that choke point, you can also use the Luna Blaster Neo to hold choke points very well. Also, it's a really good frag weapon. And I will say this, and in fact, maybe even bump this up. This could go to kind of niche. I haven't seen it that much, but of course I'm seeing it here. So maybe this goes, but I've also seen Clash Blaster in these divs, right? And Clash Blaster is a bad weapon, right? At top tier, people will walk backwards, right? But if you build around it, and any of these weapons besides maybe the don't, if you build your team around the weapon, you will do well. You can still function as a team, right? It might be harder to win if you're not building it around a Splash-O-Matic at the top here, and you're building it instead around a Aerospray Gold. But you can still win around that, right? The Aerospray Gold, you're going to want to do special power-up. Make sure you're really using the fact that you're getting Booyah Bombs constantly, right? So, also, Fizzy Bomb is great. Fizzy Bomb plus Luna Blaster shots, this is also thing with machine, is great at popping Rainmaker. Okay, now on the side of Orbit, we see the 52 Gal and Splatter Shot come out in the shooter department. Splatter Shot base, pretty good. I wonder if they've changed the Splatter Shot's good from having Splat Bomb. Splatter Shot has Suction Bomb. Okay. And Trizuka. It's a pretty good kit. 52 Gal. The Goo is my charger, right? Goo is known to have the worst main weapon in all of the chargers, but it's a really funny one. It can kill on partial charges, even though it has a long charge. It is very mobile, but not as mobile as a Bamboo, and not as mobile as the Squiffer in terms of jumping. But it has Tentamissiles and Torpedo, which is a fucking fantastic kit. In terms of my tier list, Goo, kind of niche. You can build around it. We see teams run the Reflex. Goo, we've seen it in Big House. Kara played the Goo. I might have to put the Goo up, but that was when Tenta hadn't been nerfed, right? When you were running the Flingza a lot more. And Flingza was here. Flingza used to be here, right? Now it is here. And maybe it'll end up here, right? And in terms of Tentamissile weapons, pretty good. And you have the machine coming out, of course. No Splash at all. And I'm pretty sure no Crab at all. There's no Crab coming out here. No Crab. I repeat, there is no Crab. This is rare. Right? And now we're going to see the kits. Last ditch effort, run speed. Always think run speed when you're using a Hydra. Always think speed ups. You need to move. You're super slow. You need this. Last ditch effort, great for the auto bomb spam. Great for getting your special up, right? This is why I'm saying with the recent nerf to machine, the recent fuck you to machine, that machine is going to be, that Hydra is going to get played more. Just cause. It's just better, right? It's going to be way better. Machine running last ditch effort, of course you do. Fizzy bomb spam. Torpedo spam. Tentamissile spam. Right? This is your lock-on spam. Comeback, I don't understand why people are running comeback. I'm gonna need to ask an actual pro, like somebody who's actually playing high level. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna do that right now. Hey. Hey, D1 member. Hey, DX member. Hey. Actually, I kind of want to do one for a Cherry Limeade player. Hey. I have randomly shot a random pro. Explain to me why you run this, as I don't understand, right? This is a fault in my regards. Angle Rider is such a weird sub weapon. Right now, it's not even a sub weapon. Like, it's so unusable, right? You might see it, like, if you're playing a kit that has it, and it's just like, okay, it has it, that's fine. Like Hydra, like, it just has auto bomb. You're not bringing it for the auto bomb, right? You're not bringing anything for angle. You're never bringing anything for angle. With the new buff, you can bring something that has angle and feel okay with having angle, right? It's not like you're missing a sub anymore. Other things that we're noticing, Luna Blaster is playing to Shark with this right here. It's playing to Shark. It's playing to throw fizzies. It is playing the machine roll with an added benefit of sharking. I really hope Citrio wins this. Echolocator? Was that from 1? If it's from 1, then I don't know what it was. Because I didn't play 1. Yeah, I didn't play 1. I am a 2 player. And I don't really know all the things that were in 2 as well. So, I mean, I could go into 2 and play around with it, but, 2 spot bombs as well on the side of Citrio. We see spot bombs are fucking great. No spot bombs, in terms of orbit. Again, with this cut right here, from the 52 gal, he's going aggression. He is going to look for picks. Probably same thing with this splatter shot right over here. Gonna look for picks here. Gonna be aggressive. Same thing with this Dilly Squelchers. Gonna be aggressive. Look, Luna Blaster's job is to go up and pop. And Tenta missiles come down, and 2 down on both sides. Holy shit. Right? YouTuber uses the great move called Tenta missiles, go! And, you know, I don't think it gets the picks, but it allows its teammates to get the picks. If you don't know why Tenta missiles is great, 1, you get recon when you use them. 2, it is going to displace them. There's no qualm. Whoever you lock on is going to have to fucking move. There's no if, and, or but. Right? They're going to be taken out of the fight. If you have a charger that's annoying you, you can get them out. If you have somebody who's taking control of top mid or on tower, they have to get off, right? There it is. You could just say no to map control with Tenta. Which is why in the beginning of Splatoon 3 and at the end of Splatoon 2, we saw Tenta being played by like everybody, right? The picks go down. The dually and the splatter shot, the aggressive picks, all the aggressive weapons go down here. The weapons that were going to go for aggressive picks, like the dually squelchers, both wasabis, one, the Wasabi and the Spider Shot and the 52. All go down here. And now it's left to backliners, right? YouTuber is going to take mid, even though they don't have a numbers advantage. Probably because of the Luna has to back off, you essentially do, right? The Luna has to back off here. And he actually jumps back, right? He's in a sinking predicament. So they have a one-man advantage here. And the machine goes down. Hydra goes down here. Numbers advantage in terms of orbit. They're going to get this checkpoint. And holy shit. The guy up there died. The Dually Squelchers died. It's unfortunate. Hydra is currently just bullying the pop. And look, Killer Whale gets the Hydra to move. Like Tentamissiles, it's going to guarantee somebody to get the fuck out, right? Look how quick that pop was. The benefit of Citrius Comp is they can pop really quickly. This Dually Squelchers is so dead. But in terms, they also get a trade onto the machine, which is fine. Look, the pop was quick. Goo, the orange orbit might have like control over mid here. Booyah comes out, and now look, 3 people. They get their location revealed, now have to move. And they get lucky. They get a pick from it. Machine and Splattershot die, though. In terms of numbers, orbit is down. Goo goes down. It looks like the Wasabi is going to take Rainmaker here, right? Which is a fine pick. It allows your backline to still be in play. Sometimes, a lot of times, your backline will take it. And your aggressors will push. Luna Blaster goes down. Of course it is. Luna Blaster was looking like it was pushing to the checkpoint. It's got really good paint, so painting the checkpoint is a fine job for it. It goes down, unfortunately. Wavebreaker comes out. This should be control over the checkpoint, but bomb spam is going really well for orbit, right? And it helps get people off. The machine goes down. Specials come out. Was that a pick from the Luna? I think it was. Luna, I think Luna used its great blast. It hit. The explosion hit the shield midway through trajectory, and I think it exploded and hit the Gal. That is unfortunate, but even then, the Gal was going to die there. The Luna Blaster was going to get the kill. YouTuber goes down. Most likely the Hydra pick there. The Ultra Stamp comes out to try to take space. Like that is the job of Ultra Stamp, is to try to bully them down. Unfortunately, the Dually Squelchers went down here. And then later on, that just makes everyone go down, right? Hydra gets a pick, but wipeout happens. And you can see, as everyone's pushing back, that 52 gal is trying to paint as much as mid as possible. And look, Orbit has control of mid, and unfortunately, the Dually Squelchers goes down there, and Orbit mid is secured here, right? They're gonna let it reset. Look, they're going to the left. There's more cover on the left. He is weaving it, right? Getting all the points he can. Look how aggressive Orbit is going. They really want to get that, just the small little points they can, because that last part is a pretty damn good choke point, right? That is a insane choke point for the defenders to hold. And see, if you can get the points past there, now Citria has to get past that devilish choke point right there. 1-to-1 trades, Luna Blaster goes down, that's fine. Oh fuck! Like this is the point where your Citray like Tetra Missiles comes out. You're not gonna have fun, right? Rainmaker reset though, but Orbit is just going to push it there, right? Good painting from the Tri-Strikes. A good pick from the Luna Blaster. Luna Blaster is going to go 1-1 most times, right? Because of the end lag on shot. When he gets that direct, he is in a insane spot to punish. So Luna Blaster gets the shot. Luna Blaster gets the kill. Dies afterwards. 1-for-1 trade. So it's the Luna Blaster's job here to go for the most, go for the machine, go for the splash. There's no splash, but that would be the Luna's job. As a Luna Blaster player, that's what I do. A newfangled Luna Blaster player. I love the weapon. And of course, also the Splatter Shot trades with the machine. Overall, you have a Hydra and a Dually, and a Splatter Shot and Goo. I would say that Citray has the advantage here. Now, map control goes towards Orbit. Painting wise, Citria can paint over mid faster here. Now everyone's back. Bombs go out. You gotta try Trizuka here. Might come into play. Probably won't. The bombs, it's literally just suction bomb span here. And Tri comes out. 1-for-1 trades. A Hydra goes down on Citria. But look, he's gonna jump back. Orbit, in the meantime, burn a Booyah to try to get the Rainmaker dead. Like, they try. It doesn't work. And now map advantage is definitely Citria's. Dually Squelchers goes down. That's unfortunate. Ted to Missiles comes out. And a really fucking good push by Orbit at the last second. Citria is dead. Right. Citria. I really liked Citria going with the Luna Blaster there. Really good Rainmaker pop potential, and I might have to change where I put Luna Blaster in my tier list. I might. But it is a niche pick for a mode. It's not like Big Swig, where it is a really good niche on a mode. Like, it is a good team. It's not even a niche. It is a good choice on splat zones, right? If you're picking Big Swig on splat zones, you are not making a bad decision. Of course, it's a bit more team-orientated, so in solo queue, maybe you are, right? But in terms of not having in terms of team play, Big Swig, not a bad choice. It is actually a good choice. It's like Big Swig does, and everything else you're throwing right now. Maybe next patch you're not throwing as much. The 5 damage going from a 4-shot to a 3-shot. Maybe it's not as much throwing. If you're a Big Swig main out there, I know there's mains for every weapon. If you're a Big Swig main, like, maybe you have your day in the highlight now. Like, maybe it doesn't need more buffs, but like maybe. But at the end of the day, Big Swig is a popular niche. It's a good niche. Luna Blaster, on the other hand, is a niche pick just for Rainmaker. And that's why I put Luna Blaster so low. It's great at doing one thing. Well, 2 things. Sharking. It's great at sharking. And 2, it's great at popping Rainmaker shield. And that's it. And sharking is, like, if you know you have a team who's playing Luna Blaster, just bring a Nova. And I know that's like, oh, they have a shit weapon, bring another shit weapon, but the intel you get from Nova is pretty good. Or bring a CB, bring a blaster, just counter the blaster. Actually, just bring a normal blaster. Like, you're gonna outfight the Luna, right? Good game though for Citria though. Really, I mean, it was good on both sides, right? Wahoo zone. Booyah perfectly fits wahoo. Like the size of the spot zone is a booyah bomb, right? Which is funny. That is kind of funny. I'm realizing that I should probably move my alert somewhere. My milestone. There we go. Now I think you can see things like ink tank and shit, or not ink tank. The spectator's gauge, right? So we're gonna see a machine or a booyah. We're gonna see a booyah weapon, right? The Luna Blaster comes out again. I want to see it work. I want to see it work. We have two splashing weapons here. We have the Explosion and the Luna Blaster. I say splashing, but like exploding weapons, right? The Luna Blaster is gonna be a really good shark. It's still got Fizzy Bomb. It's still got, it's got stamp, which is fine, but it's a decent weapon choice here. It's it like this is a niche. I guess this is a Citrius specialty. They have a good Luna Blaster player, right? The Explosion is pretty good backline. I mean I think Hydra would have been better as a backline here because Hydra Booyah. That's fine. And then you see the Tetra coming out. Tetra is really good at just being a dick. That is quite literally its job. Be a dick. And that's fine. And then Bamboo. As I'm saying, I think Bamboo is top tier. Like not like top tier, but dominant. It is a dominant niche. It needs to be respected. Object shredding is insane. Actually, I want to see if somebody's commented about that. Nobody's probably commented about that on my tweet. You never know. Let's get 10 views. That's kind of funny. Which one is it? It's this one. We see the goo coming out again, but oh, look what we have here, folks. Double splash. The Bamboo choice was good. Bamboo is going to help deal with that, that's the crabs, right? But overall, like, this is a really cancerous comp from both sides. I cannot pause. My spacebar was not working. Funny. I wasn't clicked on. So they're commenting about the Bamboo is, ooh, look, Bamboo. Oh, look, so rare. I will say this, Bamboo is great with Object Shredder. They're not taking Object Shredder. Who cares? I wonder if I got a response. No? Okay. No response from the Cherry Limeade player. It's kind of sad they're not taking Object Shredder here because we know Double Crab, Wave Breaker as well, right? But you never know. Ink Storm, Point Sensor, pretty good for this zone, you know. But they're most likely, I mean, they've got 3 Ninja Squids, so I could argue that they are most likely sharking a bit, right? They're planning to do that. This splash looks like this splash is mainly going to look for getting picks, while this splash is going to be mainly looking for painting. It's a dual-purpose splash comp. That's what happens when you run splashes, multiple splashes. You can have your splashes do different things, right? Because they're like Splash is the jack of all trades, master of all. To quote Squid School. So if you want a splash to support, you can have a splash to support. If you want a splash to slay, you can have a splash to slay. It is possible either way. And then in terms of this side, quick respawn, last ditch effort. Surprised not running 3 quick respawns on the Tetra, because that's actually pretty good. Bomb spam, Um, would like to see Object Shredder here, but special up, they're really running the displacement here, and just trying to stay, like, quick respawn. Just still keep being a backline. You see where your backline here, right? Bamboo isn't a backline, but it's still a charger at the end of the day, so, you know. And, main power up, he's looking just control zone, right? Not main power up. Can we get MPU back? MPU Bamboozler, please. Nozzle Noses will finally be played. The MPU support group can finally stop crying. That's kind of like, I like Splatoon 2 MPU. But, lastly, can we get all the abilities back from, like, the entirety of Splatoon history? Oh, fuck, not again. Alright, I've popped it back in. To adjust my headphones, I can't, like, touch my glasses now. Like, with my headphones on, I actually have to fucking take my headphones off. That is funny. Because my lens will pop out. So... this is a weird game, right? We've seen Goo and we've seen Luna. Explosher being fucking fantastic at painting. Crap already coming out. Holy shit. Wait, did you see that? So you see, Goo is taking his great position of this. This is a great sniping position, but I really don't like the sniping positions where you're up on non-inkable turf. But, like, this is the best you get, right? You've got your Luna here. Look at that fizzy trail. That's Luna's power of movement, right? It's basically got a mini curling bomb. You got your Explosher back here. Fifth gen, you can see that rapid charging, right? Luna Blaster has special. Luna Blaster gets special. Look where the entirety of this team is. One of them goes down to a bomb. The splash goes down to a bomb. And then the Ultra Stamp hits right on the back here. Kind of lucky a little bit. A little bit lucky there. But it hits right where the Ravebreaker is and gets 2 as well. So that is a 3 kill based off everyone being around this choke point. That's kind of why Wahoo isn't like that much. You have 2 choke points. Here, down here on this bridge, which I believe on Splat Zones is always active. I could be wrong. And this non-inkable turf right here. Non-inkable. So you're going to slowly walk or slowly slide around here. This is why run speed up is great. Or this. You take this and you drop down and get out, right? To get back up, you'll have to go across this again. Or you go around here, right? These are super choky. This is super fucking choky. This is why the Luna Blaster is pretty fucking good. The explosion radius on that Ultra Stamp proves useful here. The fizzy bombs are great for painting the zone and for bottling up choke points. The Explosher is great for that too. Point Sensor can make pushing in through choke points, even though Toxic Mist would be better here. But, you know, Explosher Toxic Mist doesn't exist. The Point Sensor is going to be used to, like, hold down these. Killer Whale coming out. You're seeing a really good bottle up choke point comp from Citria. And also, yeah, insane freaking stamp. Insane stamp toss. Absolutely insane. Gets them the win onto zone. Mid control. They all die around the same time, so it's not like they can splash jump to each other usefully now. Yeah, the Goo is alive. But the Goo is going to be back, right? Unfortunately, Dually Squelchers die. No, unfortunately, Bamboo dies. But it looks like they get the Dually Squelchers. But now the Crab comes out. Orbit sees that Crab is... That Citria is down their Bamboo. decides to pop Crab. Those splashes go down here. I want to see how. I don't know how Splash 1 goes down here. I think it's this guy. I think this is a Tetra. No, this is a Luna. So the Luna gets 2 there. Which is awesome. And dies because Luna end lag. Luna end lag. Luna end lag, right? If Luna is going to get a buff, Tetra is in their spawn, right? Tetra is bullying them. He's by the splash jump. Gets the splash jump, which means one of those splashes isn't respawning, right? Explosion gets a pretty nice fucking pick. Which is lucky, and the Dually Squelchers goes down. So now, basically, Orbit is super stagger, right? It's going to be hard to get their team in control. Especially with that random splash jump cancel. Look, Ultra Stamp was used over here to paint this. This is going to slow down, make Orbit use more resources. Everything that these guys do, even at Div 4 level, is done for a reason. Right? You're at this level where teams are, you know, they're using their brain, right? Wavebreaker comes out. That's pretty much zone controlled with that. Bamboo gets a pick, which is always nice. Bamboo gets 2, even though I think that's help with the team. Luna Blaster pops Crab and gets a pick there. Luna Blaster is strong. I might have to rate Luna Blaster higher, but you know what? Screw it. Wait, why did I retweet? Undo retweet. Comment. That's my personal opinion. Luna Blaster, pretty good. I had to change my mind about it being pretty low tier, right? Yeah, and I'm not afraid to call something I play low tier. Missiles coming out. I think they purposely made sure it didn't explode on point, but I could be wrong. See, where do they land? Some of them land on point, but looks like they retreat almost immediately as soon as that circle goes on, so that point doesn't get painted. Doesn't matter. Everyone's displays. Now Orbit can start pushing in. Crab comes out. Wavebreaker comes out. They're basically telling Citria, fuck you, we're taking point. That is what they're doing right here. Bamboo goes down. Basically gets some chip damage. That's nice. But like, look at Citria. They pretty much all die, right? I don't know how they all die. Probably Crab. I don't know. Just good picks. Missiles happens. Missile moment. Crab Tank. That is a dirty location for Crab Tank. And both Crab Tanks came out, right? Orbit wins this. Two picks on the side of Orbit, which is... That's insane. Basically, they get the picks, they spend all their effort on painting. Luna Blaster gets a little bit of a struggle. Not the best thing from the Luna Blaster, but it helps, right? And the Explosher and Bamboo Paint is pretty fucking good and helps slip zone. And now 60 Punisher, like a minute. It'll take a minute for Orbit to tank. Okay, so you see the orchestrated push to take back. The pick is great. Tenta Missiles comes out to make sure Citria can't actually be on point to, but Ultra Stamp comes out, you see a bunch of Bomb Slam. Explosion, I think, gets a little bit risky to get a pick. Torpedo moment. Crab moment. Citria can breathe easier now. They might be able to actually get the zone back now. They don't need a rush. No, that's it. That's it. I want to say that they're not pushing far forward, but look at Candy right there, right? Citria had some great moments, and Citria, like, hands down, has made me think Luna Blaster is a little bit better than I thought, right? It's hard for one person to make me think that a weapon is better than I thought, but Citria's Luna Blaster player is pretty good. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna get a response from Willie on wondering why some shooters use. Oh shit, I'm hungry. Hold up. Let's just see Hagglefish Market. This looks like a 5-0 coming out on the side of Orbit. Anyways, you hate it when you lose. Patch still hasn't been released yet. Currently dying. I hate it when I lose a ranked game. Yeah, everyone hates it when they lose a ranked game. Not gonna lie. Hagglefish Market, Glam. How do you use Big Swig? Splat zones. That's how you use it. That's the only way you use it. Splat zones. And it's really more useful on the dual splat zone maps. And you use it just to paint zone. That is your job. You can paint zone in like a swig, right? Like one swing. If you're correctly, right? If you do it right. If you do it correctly. But I know some Japanese people have used it. I have been sent a video of Big Swig. If you want me to cover it, I have been sent. Apparently there is somebody in here that uses Big Swig. Probably not on Rainmaker. I was told that there was Big Swig here. That is Splat. Wait. Okay, Splat Zones on Mako Mart was the first one here. Can I see that match, please? How quick was that? No Big Swag here. Guide. Oh my god, I love when I skip through and I miss shit. Okay, Splat Zone on Mako Mart, let's see. Holy shit, that was perfect. No Big Swig. Yeah. I think Carbon and Carbon Deco have their own ranks. Somebody was like, I don't think they deserve to be put in their own rank, but I think so. That's my opinion. I cannot find where the big swing is. I'm gonna have to ask Falco when it was. What match? I am attempting to comb through a 4-hour VOD to find where the fuck Big Swig was used. Right? Let's go back to what we were doing, right? We'll be told that later, right? Let's you know, we can actually be successful. Cool. We're back.